Hello guys and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to be reviewing the JBL 300p MK2 with the subwoofer JBL LSR 310S. Let's hear and see if the JBL 308p MK2 is still iconic in 2024. I'm reviewing the JBL 308p MK2. The 305 is the 5-inch, the 306 is the 6-inch. For most home producers, that should be enough. All in all, it depends on your room size. But if you have a bigger room, bigger space, the 308 8-inch is a better idea. Finally, if you want to treat your room acoustically, then an extra sub-bass speaker is a good idea, like the JBL LSR 310S. It's a 10-inch woofer, it's big, it's heavy, looks great. Now these 2D monitors boast some features, like the image control waveguide. This improves the imaging and transition between the low and high frequencies. This helps to create a wider sweet spot. And actually I have noticed when walking around, being in the equilateral triangle between the listener and the speaker, also called the apex, you can really hear the sweet spot, and it's broad, it's wide, even when you move around or even walking around. So amazing job done by JBL on this. It's a technology derived from the legendary M2 master reference monitors. It's a well-built cabin with a 1-inch tweeter and an 8-inch woofer. So it's fairly big, but surprisingly, it doesn't weigh that much. It's made of MDF. The bass is rear-ported. From an audio standpoint, these monitors are impressive, with sound quality that is considerably beyond their price range. We're going to be reviewing them on 7 categories. First, tonal balance. How well does the low, mid, and high sit? 2, stereo field accuracy. How well can you pinpoint the sounds in the stereo field? Depth. Is there any depth to the sound? Now, in the stereo field accuracy, we are talking about left and right. However, in depth, we are talking about front to back. How easy is it to pinpoint sounds from front to back in the mix? Sweet spot. Clinical versus colored. Now, in general, all studio monitors aim for a neutral sound profile. Studio monitors aim to deliver a true sound without adding any coloration. This allows producers and engineers to make precise adjustments to their mixes. And then at last, a verdict and a sound test. Before we go into the category review, let's get some specifications in this little trailer.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Now the JBL 308p MK2 low end is tight and contained. Not at all boomy or splattery. But if you want to tidy up that low end, the LSR 310S would be the right choice for this setup. The transition from low to high is surprisingly very good, and with some adjustments and room treatment, the JBLs can achieve a highly balanced audio profile. The bass is rear-ported, and therefore you should take care of the placement, not putting them against the walls. It will create a lot of low-frequency resonance. So give it a good space from the wall, and if needed, you can always trim the lows in the back panel adjustments. The stereo field accuracy on the JBL 300P MK2 is remarkable. This is due to the image control waveguide. You could easily pinpoint sounds in the stereo field. Overall, a great stereo field, very easy to listen to, very easy to pinpoint sounds. The JBL 308P does sound a bit flat. Now do note that depth really excels in coaxial designs, where the tweeter and the woofer is on the same axis, like the Tonal Gold or the Equator or the new PreSonus Iris Pro. Now the sweet spot is incredible, and that is thanks to the innovation from JBL with the image control waveguide. The sweet spot is much wider than similar studio monitors. Now I've been listening to them a lot in a span of 3-4 months. The mids may not be detailed enough, but with that said, with room treatment and the adjustments on the JBLs, you can come a long way. The JBL 300P MK2 offers outstanding value for money. When you consider the excellent audio quality, these are a bargain. It's great to see JBL offer great sounding studio monitors for a reasonable price. New producers setting up a home studio already have a lot of pressure on their budgets. While the JBL 308P MK2 is more than good enough to reproduce the bass, but if you really want to feel the bass, you don't want to second guess how it plays in the clubs, then definitely buy the LSR 310S. The JBL 308P MK2 and the subwoofer JBL LSR 310S is still iconic and a great buy in 2024. And lastly, a sound test. This sound test is just to get a reference on how they sound. I will always recommend to go to your local music store and hear the studio monitors. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Stay curious.